I didn't think I was the jealous type, but when my partner's podcast started gaining traction, I felt it. Not rage, not bitterness, just that sick, sinking feeling, like I'd missed my turn, like I was behind. And worse than the envy itself was the shame, because I knew better, and yet I still felt smaller. This episode is for those quiet moments when someone else's success makes you question your own, when you clap and smile but feel invisible inside. Let's talk about envy and the illusion of lack that fuels it. Envy isn't just about wanting what someone else has. It's the deeper fear that their success means something's missing in you, that there isn't enough space, not enough time, not enough room for you to bloom. But that fear, it's a lie. Envy arises not because we're broken, but because something inside us is awakening, a desire, a longing, a buried dream asking to be remembered. I saw this reflected in Mirabel from Encanto. She loves her family. She celebrates their gifts. But quietly, she aches because she doesn't feel chosen. She doesn't feel special. And when everyone around you is shining, it's hard not to feel left in the dark. I resonated with that. Envy doesn't always roar. Sometimes it hides in silent comparison. So ask yourself, who are you happy for but secretly heartbroken inside? What parts of you feel unseen, not because others are cruel, but because you're still waiting to believe in your own magic? Then there's the evil queen from Snow White. Her envy is more obvious. She wants to be the fairest of them all. But beneath that is fear. If I am not the most beautiful, I am nothing. It's the same fear that drives us to compare ourselves online, to measure ourselves by what's fleeting, to fear being forgotten. So reflect here. What mirror have you been checking too often? Whose gaze are you still trying to impress? And what if your value was never up for comparison at all? Regina George from Mean Girls is another reflection. She's envied by many, but she envies those who move freely. She wears control like armor, but it's heavy. And maybe that's true for you too. Sometimes envy shows up not as longing, but as resistance. Because deep down, we wish we could be as free as the person we judge. So ask yourself, who triggers envy in you? Not because they're perfect, but because they're unapologetic. What would it feel like to drop the armor and just be? And then there's Sasuke from Naruto. He envies Naruto's joy, his friendships, and his strength. So he distances himself. He says, I'll do it my way, alone. I've done that too, turning away not out of pride, but out of pain. Because sometimes envy whispers, if you can't have what they have, then cut yourself off from needing it at all. So consider, where have you chosen isolation over intimacy? What would it mean to let others inspire you instead of making them your competition? In each of these characters, I see myself. And I'm learning that envy isn't a flaw. It's feedback. It tells me where I'm longing to grow, where I'm forgetting that I belong. I'm not free of envy, not yet. but I'm gentler with it now. I name it, I listen to it, and instead of hiding from it, I ask, what do you need me to see? Because envy only survives when we believe in lack. But there is no lack, only forgetting. Forgetting that our path is still unfolding, that we are not late, not less, not unloved. You're not broken for feeling envy. You're becoming. And becoming isn't clean. It's honest. So if you're envious today, breathe. Bless what you long for. Let it teach you what you're ready to reclaim. And maybe ask yourself one last time, who are you envying? And what truth about yourself is trying to break through underneath it? This has been another Seeker Soliloquy. Until next time, may you remember, there is no such thing as not enough, only the illusion that you are not already whole.